offer the best grooming products for you. That's all natural and handcrafted too. We wanna help be a swagger, style, class, and luxury. Makeup products that are made for you with high quality. Yeah. So get in style with the black, yeah. Company, give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. Black, gentleman, yeah. Company, give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
Located at www.theblackgent.com.
Yo. What's good? It's Stormy B, man, and I am back. Welcoming you to Dine and Dish with Stormy B, man, for this Thursday, June 13th, 2024. Yeah, we are back with another Dine and Dish. Man, it's been a long time since Stormy was bringing you guys the stories of delicacies. Yeah, you know, I love this show. I love to talk about food. I love to eat food, and just have great conversations centered around food, man. Yeah, it's been a long time. Been quite a few months, but we back, And the show will be back in rotation. It's just that we've had so much boxing that I've had to spread myself wider regarding the sport of boxing. But I said, you know what? I'm going to take a break from some boxing and talk about some food with Dine and Dish. This is what we do over here, man. So fat folks, skinny folks, people who love to eat, come one, come all, sit down and enjoy this episode where we are talking about the love of the donut. Yeah! Now, I know that there's people out there that'll talk about the donuts And they'll say things like, you know what? I know I shouldn't even eat those things, so, I kind of abstain. I stay away from bull crap, huh? Because if you catch them like a fly on the wall, huh, and you see them around those corners in those dark areas and spots where nobody's looking, they taking a sneak of a donut, huh? Yeah, and how many times have you been at work and somebody come in with a box of donuts, huh? And they say, hey, y'all, I brought donuts for everybody. And you get a couple people say, not for me, not for me. But then, some of us, huh, be over there with two hands in the donut box, huh? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with loving a donut, huh? There's nothing wrong with it. Just ask your local police officer, huh, and see what he says. And you might not be able to hear his response, but you may feel it when his billy club go upside your head for making fun of cops and donuts, huh? But it's a history, a lifelong history of stories to be told about the policeman and the donut, huh? They used to say, oh, we stop at the donut shop to get some coffee, huh? But when you look at that waistband of 40 years on the force of stopping for coffee, you have to understand that coffee didn't expand that waistband like that in the morning, huh? It was those fried, delightful treats with icings and sprinkles, huh? And all types of mixings and fixings inside of them, huh? And the cop said I had to have some with my coffee. Yeah. Welcome, everybody. We back, man. Dine and Dish, huh? We talking about donuts this evening. And I'm sure some of you have your favorites, huh? There's nothing wrong with being able to enjoy a treat or two, huh? Because without donuts, people would be a little sadder in the world, huh? I remember one of my partners, he said when we was growing up, he see me mad and everything, he'll say, hey man, want a donut? And I'll be like, crack up laughing, man, because listen, this is how we view things, huh? It make life a little easier when the endorphins, huh? And the release of those dopamines and all of that, the sensations, those sugary delights, and nothing is as good as a plain fried donut that's been warmed up just a little bit, huh? Not in the microwave, huh? In the oven. Warm it in the oven. Put it in there for like 3 or 4 minutes on a hot oven, huh? You put it in there and let that donut, man, let me tell you something. You get your favorite tea, coffee, milk, chocolate milk to go with that. You sit back and your eyes just roll up in the back of your head and your toes curl up like this and you say, man, that's good, huh? That's good. Yeah. But see, some people don't want to admit to that. The guilt is very strong, huh? So they don't want to be made fun of or someone to talk about them, But Stormy B Man is here to tell you it ain't nothing wrong with this treat, huh? Let me tell you about the donut, huh? A donut is a type of pastry, you see, that is made from leavened fried dough. Yeah. When you have it, is when you know about it. It's popular in many countries and is prepared in various forms as a sweet snack that can be homemade or purchased in bakeries, supermarkets, food stalls, and franchise specialty vendors. Now, those franchise vendors are the folks that like Krispy Kreme, huh? Or Dunkin', huh? Dunkin' is like the McDonald's of donuts, huh? Yeah. Then you got specialty places like Stan's Donuts, huh? Where they make these little specialty donuts and they put an extra price tag on them, huh? Just to get you. Sometimes people think spending more means that it's better quality. Not necessarily. Some grocery stores, supermarkets as they stated, will have a pack of plain donuts. It'll be like 12 in a pack, you know, the big round ones, fried donuts, no icing or nothing. And it might cost $3.99 for that pack or whatever. But man, when you take those bad boys home, and like I said, you heat it up in the oven, words don't do it justice, huh? Donut is the traditional spelling, while donut is the simplified version, meaning the traditional adding a GH to it, dough, huh? But the modernized spelling is DONUT. Yeah. They are usually deep fried from a flour dough, but other types of batters can also be used. Various toppings and flavors are used for different types, such as sugar, chocolate, or maple glazing. Maple glazing is like traditional and will take you somewhere along the travels of pancakes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that sweet stuff. Donuts may also include water leavening, eggs, milk, sugar, oil, and shortening, and other natural or artificial flavors. The two most common types are the ring donut and the filled donut, which is injected with fruit preserves, the jelly donut, cream, custard, or other sweet fillings. Small pieces of dough are sometimes cooked as donut holes. Once fried, donuts may be glazed with a sugar icing, spread with an icing or chocolate, or topped with a powdered sugar, cinnamon, sprinkles, or fruit. Other shapes include balls, flattened spheres, twists, and other forms. Donut varieties are also divided into cake, including the old-fashioned traditional fried donut, and yeast-risen donuts. Donuts are often accompanied by coffee or milk. They are sold at donut shops, convenience stores, petrol/gas stations, cafes, and fast food restaurants. That's right, you can almost go anywhere now and get yourself a donut. It is a very under-advertised food item, but is a simple staple of everyday travel. People going to work, coming from work, in between classes, or just taking a journey out for the day. People love this food item. They do. And it's often taken for granted. So much to the degree of if they stopped making donuts tomorrow, there are people who would lose their mind. Because the donut shops, they're full every day. Every day, various times, not necessarily lines around the block. But the patronage of a donut shop or a place that sells donuts on the regular, you can find people in and out. And they do that because it's just like having a cup of coffee every day. And though I made the joke about the cops and their waistlines at the donut shops, everyday working class people have experienced that as well. And there are sometimes donuts are taken for granted. And we can talk about the various places you could get them. even a coffee shop famous like Starbucks, they will carry donuts and muffins and bagels and things of that sort to draw the customer in to have something to go with their beverage. But as I said, if they were taken off the market, people would have something to truly complain about. Imagine not being able to go to the store and pick up your muffins or bagels. Same effect, but to a lesser degree, because donuts are sweet. And the body sometimes craves that sugar. It does. Now, you don't have to be diabetic and all of that. What I'm saying is to have a treat. Like I said, that person that comes in to work that morning, I brought donuts. Everybody perks up a little bit. It's like, and listen, man, you can try to pretend that you don't know what I'm talking about. If you trying to pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about, then you one of those that perks up when they come in with the donuts. Huh? Because they come in there with donuts and you be the first one with your hand in the box. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Let me see who we got out here in the chat. We got just a few people out there rolling with Stormy this evening, but that's okay because you know why? Listen. It ain't for everybody, huh? And everybody ain't gonna make it. But you talk about some fat folks like myself, hey, you know what's up. This is a conversation that provides music to the ears. Right now, sipping some chilled juice. And you know what would go good with it? A donut. Yeah. A donut would go mighty well with my chilled juice right about now. But that's okay. Huh? Because I ain't trying to, be too crazy with it, but just know I'm trying to change something on here. Entertainment. Okay. The category of my show, I changed it because it says sports, and this is not about sports this evening. Mr. Shelton, LDBC or nothing in the building saying, I sure is hungry. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Shelton, PGH Big Dog in the building saying salute Sensei. And Universal Truth is out there as well saying salute Sensei. Jimmy Bernard is back with us saying, what's good, Sensei? Salute to the chat. 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times over. 106 times over from Jimmy Bernard. Listen, man. Do you guys have a favorite donut? Let's talk about it. For the brothers that's out there right now that have written in the chat, what's your favorite donut, man? You can put more than 2. If you want, but I just want to know what is at least your minimum, your basic favorite donut. What is it? I'm talking about some donuts this evening, man. It's a great treat, man. A great treat. My little backdrop. I ain't had my little backdrop with my flame beckoning in the oven back there, man, in a while. I always did like that. Have my little, what they call it, stone baked oven back there in the backdrop. You can throw a pizza back in that bad boy. So no responses to your favorite donut, huh? You liars sitting out there don't want to write your favorite donut in the chat, man. Come on. I know I be seeing y'all when I be at the damn donut shop because y'all be standing in front of me in my way, huh? I go in there to get my donuts and there you is, huh? I'm like, I thought you didn't like them, huh? Because you wasn't even responding in my chat. But here you are, buying 2 dozen, huh? What's wrong with you, man? Jimmy Bernard says, old-fashioned donut with orange juice, Sensei. Yes, sir. Listen, Jimmy Bernard, see, me and you can go to the donut shop and have a competition, huh? Who can put away the most? Because that's my favorite. Old-fashioned cake donut, warmed up just a little bit, and having some either orange juice or chocolate milk, man. Yeah! That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I love it, bro. Universal says, chocolate caramel crunch from Duck Donuts. Hey, listen. I went to a donut shop recently, and they had a Butterfinger donut. Universal. Did you hear what I said? A Butterfinger donut. So it's a cake donut with broken up crumbles of a Butterfinger on it. A fat boy's wet dream. Yeah, boy. Universal says Krispy Kreme when the hot light is on. Man, let me tell you, they had opened a chain of Krispy Kremes in the Chicagoland area, bro. Listen. The lines were like around the block, huh? And I guess the people got burned out on them because the Krispy Kreme chains closed up. There's only a couple of them in the Chicagoland area now, and then the rest are like spread out in 5 suburbs. I don't know what happened with that. Well, I think I do know what happened. Some of your cousins, huh, got them jobs up there, and they was giving free donuts away and stuff, and they ran the people out of business. And then the franchise just started selling them in the stores. Cut down on production costs and all of that. But when they had the place open where you could go to the Krispy Kreme place and see how they're made and order them fresh and hot right there, I went in that place twice, man. Let me tell you something. I think I put on 3 pounds just in the place, smelling the glaze and everything and watching the syrupy, buttery stuff dripping off of the donuts, man. I was like, you know what? This is insane, huh? Not that they're doing it, but I can't just reach in the machine and grab one. That's right. That's right, man. That's right. Jimmy Bernard says, bet about that Butterfinger donut, man. And we sit down and have us a contest over those cake donuts. Yeah, man. Universal says, insane. What I just said. He's laughing. Man, let me tell you something. You know, that's a good thing, too. It's like, when you're in a good mood, you can laugh about things, make your day go by easier and stuff like that. But a donut will help you on your way. It will. Yeah, man. Shoot. You know, what I'm saying is true, man. What I'm saying is true. But I like a cake donut. Warmed up in the oven for a few minutes. Man, you talking about something good. And did you guys growing up have what they used to call in the school cafeteria, those super donuts? They were kind of small and round, and inside that little paper wrapping, that plastic wrapping, they sold them, not so, but they had them in the school, and they were warm, huh? And you used to get the chocolate milk and sit down and eat those things, man. They were so good, man. They call it super donut. And it had some kind of grains or something in it that made it somewhat healthier than just a regular fat-based donut. But man, let me tell you something. There's an outlet store out here, guys. Now, you're going to get mad at me for this, for those of you who had those in the school, right? There's an outlet store out here on the west side of the Chicago, man. They sell those donuts by the case, bro. And I think the case is like $26 or something like that. And you get, I don't know, man, it's like 30 donuts in a box or something. And you could put them in the freezer. You take them out the freezer, you put them in the fridge. If you're going to have them in the fridge, don't have them in the fridge but a couple of days and go from the fridge to your belly. Let me tell you something, man. I lived all 8 years of grade school in one purchased box of those damn donuts. Woo! Man, I used to eat them bad boys. I said, I can't keep buying this shit. I can't. But I bought it twice. And I'm going to tell you something. Those were some good times. Me and my super donuts from grade school. Man. Hey, Universal, you don't have to come to Chicago. You could go online. The store, I have to get the name of the store. I pass it all the time when I go to work. But it's like an outlet store, almost like a mini version of a Sam's Club. But they sell those donuts by the case, man. So you could go online and order a box and they'll ship it to you, you know. But man, those damn super donuts are so good, bro. They good. And I'm going to tell you something. When I was preparing the show tonight, I hadn't even thought about that. Those super donuts. I was thinking about talking about Krispy Kremes, Dunkin', Stan's Donuts, which are big franchise chains. But I hadn't even thought about the grade school super donuts. Them bad boys are good, man. Delicious. Yeah, man. Universal said people used to fight over super donuts. Yeah, right? When I was in school, man, same thing, bro. You know how you get there for breakfast in the morning? They put that donut on your tray and the milk or the juice or whatever. And somebody used to try, oh, I didn't get my donut. And there they go. They get to fighting, man. And they still small like they always been. When I was a kid, they seemed bigger because I was small. But now as a man, you know, it's a little round donut about that big around. But that sucker is so good, man. It's good, ain't it, Universal? Man, that's a damn good donut. They call it super donut, but I'm going to tell you something. There's some crack in there or something because them damn donuts be hitting, bro. They be hitting. And that little package always been the same. And that little bit of a glaze it have on it, you know, when you was little. Now, I'm getting ready to tell y'all a nasty little secret here, but I ain't the only one, so to hell with you if you laugh at me. When we was little and they heat that donut up and you open that package up, and before you eat your donut, you lick the glaze off the inner side of the package before you savor that donut, because some of it rubbed off on that damn donut, right? Off it on the package. So you sit up there and you lick that package and you throw that away and you just start eating on that donut. Now I know I ain't the only one. I ain't the only one that did that. I know I'm not. You guys out there can lie and pretend like, I don't know what you're talking about. You got amnesia. You never had a super donut. All of those excuses. I ain't the only one. I seen y'all, because some of y'all is adults and went to school with me, and I know you out there still fiending for a super donut. Yeah, buddy. But Universal is so right when he said the people used to fight over them damn donuts. 3 things they used to fight over in the school cafeteria. The super donuts, when they used to have them square little pieces of pizza. Remember that square chunk of pizza they would give us? Hey, listen, that shit wasn't healthy at all. I know it wasn't. But it was good, wasn't it? That cheese, what kind of cheese did they put on that pizza? It wasn't mozzarella. It wasn't Parmesan. It wasn't even cheddar. It was that damn old government cheese they used to chop up and sprinkle on it. Because you can't get no pizza that tastes like that. But man, did you ever have the ones, I'm really going to take y'all back right now. Did you ever have the ones where the edge was a little crispy? Oh my goodness, man. Am I taking you back? Because it's taking me back. Man. Listen, man. Listen. You ain't ate pizza till you had that damn school cafeteria pizza from like the late 70s or the early 80s, man. I'm telling you, if you had it then, you were in. That was some good stuff. See, the stuff they use now with all these GMOs, all that stuff, that ain't like what we used to have when I was growing up. The stuff we had when I was growing up was like real deal, but it was on the cheaper government end of stuff, so they excuse me, they put it out there to the schools. But I'm telling you, man, we ate good. But the 3 things you fight over in school was the damn donuts, that pizza, and them damn butter cookies that they used to cook in the cafeteria, man. You could smell the cookies. You be up in your classroom and it's almost time for y'all to go to lunch, and you ask the teacher, can I go to the washroom? Because you try to sneak down to the cafeteria, and they used to sell them cookies for a nickel, and you try to get you some of them cookies, because sometimes if your class is late getting down, and then the teachers used to make you, the class won't be quiet or something, so she'll delay your damn class from going down there. And you be like, man, all the cookies gonna be gone. And sure enough, you get down there and the last cookie, you looking over there where the cookies was in that tray behind the glass, and you see the crumbs. I know I ain't the only one that remember this shit. If y'all try to make Stormy feel like he the only one, to hell with you. You understand? Because you look in that damn glass and you see them little chunks of cookie. The tray is now empty. And your class got down there late because they wouldn't be quiet. The teacher would, we gonna wait another 10 minutes. And be like, no! Yeah. Yeah. Universal says, yes, sir, man. When you got that breakfast schedule, everybody was in the cafeteria when it was Super Donut Day. I know, right? The cafeteria be like, you be like, man, where all these kids come from? You be looking at people you ain't seen all year. He was like, he still go here? Niggas who be ditching school, they show up on Super Donut Day. They come and get their donuts and still ditch school. You know I ain't lying, man. Dude, am I lying though? I'm telling you guys the truth, man. I'm telling you guys the truth. It's like that's the kind of thing that make you be like, am I really experiencing this, or is it fake, or you know? Listen, I know, man, what I'm talking about is true. And like Universal just said, man, it be 90-year-olds in there for the Super Donuts, man. Yeah. I was always one of them that was lucky enough to get me 2. I couldn't get too many more than that. I'd get my 2 and I'd be good. But man, like I said, when the teachers hold your class up from going down there and it's pizza day, or them days that they got them cookies, and then every once in a while, when they had the cookies, sometimes they would have those peanut butter cookies. Listen, the peanut butter cookies that the school cafeteria used to have, that's the best cookie in the world, man. That's the best cookie in the world. Them cafeteria peanut butter cookies, man. We used to have so much good time sitting up in those classes, man. You sneak them, you used to wrap them in those little paper napkins they give you in the lunchroom, and the damn paper napkin be all oily from the grease from the cookie. And if you put it in your book bag and it's near your folder had a grease stains on it. You know I am not lying, man. I am not the only one. You see, if I could say these things, then some of y'all experienced it too. Huh? You just raise your hand and say, yeah, Stormy, that's me. That was me too, bro. I was 2 seats over from you. Yeah. Yeah, man. Those Super Donuts, those cafeteria cookies, and that damn pizza, man. I want to know where that pizza came from, though. Because that pizza, man, them little square, you know how the tray have like that slot for your fruit or your drink, then another slot for like a side, and then that square portion that they would put the spaghetti in or whatever, right? That damn piece of pizza always filled that little square up, didn't it? It was a big slice. Man, we used to ask each other, hey, you gonna eat your pizza, man? Every once in a while, you'll get a stupid, fool that didn't want to eat his lunch or whatever. He got problems at home. I don't want to eat, man. Hey, let me get your chocolate milk. Let me get your pizza. Let me get your orange. It's like, I used to love it, them guys that come in like that, they don't want to eat. They got emotional problems or something. I was cracking up. Universal said, I played football. We had to wear gloves because of those damn cookies. Man, and you know that shit was filled with a lot of oil, with lard, whatever they baked them, but they were good. Damn, them cookies were good. And you be up in your classroom and it be like a Wednesday, right? And you smell them damn cookies. Because they got that special smell to them too, don't they, Universal? You know I ain't lying. You be sitting up there, your teacher making you write out something, and you be like, sniff, sniff, sniff. What's that I smell? Oh man, they got cookies. Can I go to the washroom? And then the teachers get hip to you, wanting to go to the washroom because you was sneaking down to the cafeteria to get cookies. Because you know she gonna delay you in the class because you've been bad. So the class get down there and there ain't no more cookies. Man. Yeah, I remember all of that, man. You know, just doing this show is taking me back because those were some good times, man. We were young and we thought that the world ahead was 1,000,000 miles away and we'll take forever to get there. Man. But it was fun. It was fun. Man. It seems like Universal is the only one who got those recollections like me. But see, some of y'all just too, you want to hold your memories to yourself and everything. That's all fine, man. But that's what this show is for. It's just to bring about some great conversation over good food, and enjoying the company of the people around you, man. That's what it's all about. You can be biased, bigoted, prejudiced all you want to, but everybody likes to eat, and everybody has fond memories of some things that you ate when you were in school. But I want to know where the hell they got that damn school pizza from. Getting back on these donuts, there's a little more history about donuts. From England and North America, Dutch settlers brought what they call oily cake to New York in the early 18th century. These donuts closely resembled later ones, but did not yet have their current ring shape. A recipe for fried donuts was published in 1750 England under the title How to Make Hertfordshire Cakes, Nuts, and Pincushions in the Country Housewife's Family Companion by William Ellis. A recipe labeled Dow Nuts, again from Hertfordshire, was found in a book of recipes and domestic tips written around 1800 by the wife of Baron Thomas Dimsdale. The recipe being given to the Dowager Baroness by an acquaintance who transcribed for her the cooking instructions for a donut. The first cookbook using the near conventional donut spelling was possibly the 1803 edition of The Frugal Housewife, or Complete Woman Cook, which included donuts in an appendix of American recipes. One of the earliest mentions of donut was in Washington Irving's 1809 book, A History of New York, From the Beginning of the World to the End of the Dutch Dynasty. Sometimes the table was graced with immense apple pies or saucers full of preserved peaches and pears, but it was always sure to boast of an enormous dish of balls of sweetened dough, fried in hog's fat and called doughnuts or oily cakes, a delicious kind of cake at present scarce known in this city excepting in genuine Dutch families. The name oily cakes was almost certainly related to the oily cake, a Dutch delicacy of sweetened cake fried in fat. Yeah, man. You hear this? There's so much more, man. One of the earliest known literary usages of the term dates to an 1808 short story describing a spread of fire cakes and donuts. Washington Irving described donuts in his 1809 History of New York as balls of sweetened dough fried in hog's fat and called donuts or oily cakes. These nuts of fried dough might now be called donut holes. The word nut is here used in the earlier sense of small rounded cake or cookie, also seen in ginger nut. Donut is the traditional spelling and still dominates even in the United States, though donut is often used. At present, donut and the shortened form of donut are both pervasive in American English. Yes, sir. There's so many types of donuts, man. So many. I can come back and do a part 2 on this because there's so much information. But to me, nothing beats that cake donut. The cake donut is awesome, man. Totally awesome. Yeah. Well, we're going to take a quick moment out to check out some Stormy B Man's merchandise. Yeah. Yeah. You better get you some of that Stormy B Man merchandise, man. It's summertime. You get you some of them t-shirts, man. You know, that bucket cap, man, to keep the sun off your scalp. Baseball hats for the older brothers. The dad ball caps for the golfers. Man, get you something, huh? Sensei t-shirts, Stormy B t-shirts. F plus, get to the back of the class tees. Man, it's something for everybody. Get you something. Yeah. But that's just about my time, man. You know, we only got an hour to work with on this show. And let me tell you something, man. I do this show with fun and love, man. The love of being able to talk about food and enjoying it and whatnot. But hey, you know I'm not the only one. Some of you, like Universal, he come in right with me on that because he knew exactly what I was talking about when we talked about certain aspects of what we enjoy. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that at all. So, you know, with that being said, we're going to get on up out of here. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. We got big fight cards coming up this weekend. Hope you enjoy that. But take time out and get you a donut, huh? And think about this show and say, damn, Stormy was right, huh? Yeah. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
you.